the information superhighway, an online network called Internet.
Hey everybody.
Hey, we just had a thing happen.
Yeah, a little sad.
A little sad. Again, in this recording session.
So, I'm really still not clear on what the fuck happened.
Me neither. I think... Alright, so, in general, you should know that we recorded an episode already.
We recorded like 40 minutes of an episode.
40 minutes of an episode. And I have the notes, and we went all over the place.
Sure.
Stuff that you will never hear, and these are real. We talked about distorted reality. We talked about...
That was the whole...
That was that.
Shit!
That was that whole bit.
That was a good episode.
Dystopian realities we talked about as well. We talked a lot about the N-word. That is a real thing that you will never catch up on. And I feel like leaving it hanging there will make it worse than it actually was.
We can't retread ground.
We can't retread ground. I'm sorry.
It's
we lost
do have
forever.
These camera versions of it, but Scott doesn't want to use.
I don't want to use the audio from it. Sorry, everybody.
He wants consistency.
I sure do. And the last thing we were talking about was monkey jizz.
No, it was right.
I wrote monkey jizz.
It was monkey fucking. It was not monkey
but
jizz.
I wouldn't say that.
We didn't even... That's gross, Scott.
Okay.
We did not talk about monkey jizz.
Okay. That's the gross part of it?
We talked about the eloquent art of monkey fucking.
Okay.
And how you don't want to do it.
No jizz involved.
God.
Yeah, and how I don't want to do it, and suddenly I'm the bad guy. All right, whatever. The point is, something happened. I can only imagine the only signal I got was the fact that you yelled real hard into the microphone, and then everything cut off.
I got closer than I ever have and screeched into the microphone.
Something about monkeys, I'm sure.
and just as if there were a power outage, the recorder just fucking stopped. Like all just done. It was done. It was like, this is bad. No one needs to see this. So anyway, hello and welcome to the online podcast. It's the first ever digital audio cast.
The very first.
I'm the man with the plan.
I'm the plan with also a different competing plan.
Cool. Hey, what time is it?
Currently it is noon.
Oh, okay.
A little after. So we decided this will be a shorter episode because we've been recording for so long.
Yeah, we're going to do like sorry, I know this isn't like, this doesn't affect you, like, I'm trying to explain, because as far as you know, that episode didn't happen.
Right.
But it did for us. And we're busy men who... Scott is hungry. I'm sort of hungry, too.
Yeah. Dylan said the N-word a bunch. It was a good time.
So like maybe 4 times. Go watch that episode if you want. my reasonings. No. We're just going to do a quick 30 because... That's all we got left in us. If you can't tell, we're wearing the same clothes.
And don't you have somebody else coming over as well?
Yeah, he's stopping by at some point. So we gotta do this quick.
We're gonna rush through it. We basically, I don't want to retread grounds, and we kind of ran out of all the decent questions.
Yeah.
So somebody asked. Oh, this is what I was going to say.
Well, I haven't addressed the camera stuff yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
this is
the brand new recording.
It's not new to us.
All right, go for it.
So yeah, last time we did the full shot of both of us. This time we're doing a different thing where it's the split view down the middle. I'm being recorded with my phone. Scott's being recorded with the camera from last time. Let us know which one you like the best.
Not of these two cameras, of like of the different camera setups that we.
Please don't choose the VR one.
Also, I just because whatever. Yeah, we'll figure something out. I feel like something like this is probably the best to look at.
Yeah.
But it's also like the most kind of cumbersome to set up because you have 2 tripods and like.
I think honestly, it's fine because now that we have like a set day to do it, since we decided on every other Thursday, I could just prepare.
Okay.
And it's just 2 tripods. And the more concerning thing would be if I had like the 4K camera out here where I had to make sure I was resetting it and stuff. But then I just set up. It's fine. Just make sure they have power. But yeah, what were you gonna say about a question?
Oh yeah, the one thing we were going to do before, or I was trying to get to, but you kept bringing it back to having sex with monkeys.
Say it right.
I'm not going to say it right, and you would know why if you had listened to the previous episode, but it didn't. Didn't work out.
I'm so scared to scream into this microphone now.
I know, right?
I'm gonna try it after to see if it fritzes out again.
Yeah. So this is a question you won't like.
Why is every question you're reading to me, you preface it with, "You're not gonna like this"?
I think I prefaced. Well, it's the same one.
It was the same one.
It's the same one. I just didn't get to say it.
Oh, that's right. Because I intervened
with the monkeys.
No. It wasn't the monkeys.
What'd you intervene with?
It was the love that everybody keeps asking for, the Love Life episode.
Oh, that's right.
And I was imitating people asking and screeched, and that's
what broke it.
So
it's your fault, really.
Yeah, it's really your fault.
Know?
So the last episode you're not getting is because of you.
Because of you. So anyway, this comes from, and we briefly discussed this not briefly, we've very lengthily discussed some of this in previous episodes, but like way back in the day. This comes from @Nightwolf689.
Hi.
Who asks, wow, I almost died just then. Who asks, what are you favorite current memes and favorite memes of all time? Now, the week that we're recording this is like 3 weeks in the future for you guys. The week that we're recording this has had like 1 million memes on Twitter that I cannot keep up with. There've been like 1,000 different memes that I...
Really?
Yeah, I even retweeted something of all the memes put together.
Sort of have meme blinders.
Yeah? Let me pull up...
Like memes.
I know. That's
in their purest form.
So let me see if I can actually find... Why do I keep going to the wrong Twitter account?
Memes are fine. It's just they're so oversaturated that 90% of them is trash, and it makes me sad.
Mm-hmm. In fact, there was an argument in one of the memes about the use of memes and saying that the oversaturation is part of what makes them funny. You disagree, I know.
How? What? Too much of a good thing is a bad thing. That's just a law.
I don't know. I do think that at a certain point the oversaturation becomes the meme, and I think that can be funny. So here's a collection of all of at least some of the memes. Some of these I don't recognize. Most of them I do recognize, but like, dang it, I closed out of the image. But here's Twitter memes for like the past week.
I like the... Okay, yeah. I know 2 of these. Oh, no, I know 3 of them. Yeah. I didn't really see the star one as a meme because I've only seen it a couple times. I fucking love the girl that's like panting. That's one
so much. That's one that I haven't seen too much of.
I've seen a couple of them, and it's fantastic to me.
It's got SpongeBob all out of breath. That's like the big one that I've seen. The if you don't love me at my blank, you don't deserve me at my whatever.
Oh yeah. There have been quite a few of those.
Bunch of those, and then there's what's the one with the 2 guys arguing?
I don't know what that's from.
Somebody told me what that was from.
I've almost exclusively seen bad versions of that.
Yeah.
That just don't make any sense.
I agree.
My favorite version of the girl who's like looking really intently at something is it's like the caption is the Baudelaire orphans. Clearly seeing through Count Olaf's disguise. That's Count Olaf. Everyone else in the show.
Like, I don't see it. It's from American Chopper. Somebody tweeted at me the 2 guys arguing, and that was one of the memes that grew on me because then it started turning into like a meta discussion of memes within the meme itself, which I thought was really interesting.
So it's sort of the opposite for me, and I think that's just because I haven't seen very quality versions of that, but I saw the first one I saw made me laugh really hard, and I can't remember what the subject material was of it, but ever since then I've only gotten a small chuckle out of them. I don't know, I feel like that's sort of what all memes do to me.
Sure.
And the star one I kind of hate with every fiber of my being.
Yeah.
Just because
I don't care for the if you don't love me at my blank, then you don't deserve
That's been
me
a meme forever.
Yeah, but it's just
found a new format. It's
in a brand new format on Twitter. That one is I wanted to and I'm sure many people have turned that itself into a meta meme of other memes, you know? But there's already been so many this week.
If you don't love me at my diddliest, you don't deserve me at my fiddliest.
I don't understand
or something.
that one.
It's the Skimpsons.
Oh, okay.
Flanders says
Oh,
shit like that.
right. Yeah.
It's a good time.
I get you. But do you have a favorite meme of all time? That was part of the question. I know you don't like memes.
Sort of an oxymoron.
Yeah.
Just like memes are morons.
You strike me with similar conversations that we've had. You strike me as kind of counterculture in a lot of ways.
No, I'm just counter unfunny.
Right. But it's not even that. It's also like, because we've had conversations about emojis and you just don't like to use emojis in like ways that most people use emojis, you know?
Well, I feel like I just live my life by one hard and fast rule.
Which is?
Too much of
Screw
something
some
is
monkeys.
bad,
Oh,
and
okay.
fucking monkeys.
That's right.
I don't know. It's just most memes are unfunny. And when they are funny, people beat them into the fucking ground until they're not funny anymore.
Yeah. I don't
And
know
it's
if
sort of unfortunate.
I don't know if I see it in a similar light. I think the repetitiveness, I mean, very literally the repetitiveness is what makes it a meme.
Right.
And I think after a while, I think for me a meme has phases where it's like I see it once or twice, I'm like, oh, that's pretty funny, and then it becomes kind of like, all right, I'm seeing too much of this, and then like there'll be this post meme kind of atmosphere where people will be like really getting creative with it, and I'll be like, all right, now I like it again. So like the if you don't like me at my whatever, you don't deserve me. Like that is in the state where I'm like, I don't find this funny at all.
Sure.
But I'm sure once people start getting really creative with it and like really start like, you know, having some fun, then I might be like, oh, that's cool. Because right now it's in the stage where just people are putting up whatever, like just different versions of whatever, and it's just like, that's not even a joke. You're just putting up two different pictures of something.
Yeah, and that's, to me, that explains like almost all memes that I see.
Yeah.
Is where it's just, you're just doing a thing. This isn't funny. And
Yeah.
it's not. I don't want to come across like I'm old and counterculture, because I'm not. It's just, I don't know. I appreciate things that are funny, and memes by and large aren't funny to me. And I'm not saying that if you find most of them funny that you're dumb. I just personally, comedy's very subjective.
But I guess that's where I differ, because I don't look towards memes as specifically needing to be funny. Like some memes...
That's what the modern meaning is, though. I know that the definition of meme is not inherently comedic, but I would say 95% of the world agrees now that the word meme means like a funny thing on the internet.
Sure, but it doesn't... I guess for me, it doesn't really matter what it means. It depends on how it's being used. And so, like, the reason why I like the ones that are, like, turning into meta discussions of memes is because, like, they might not be funny, but I find them to be interesting. And so you're repurposing a meme into something that can be...
But I feel like they're always supposed... Their intent is comedy, though.
It might be.
If you don't find it funny, but you find it interesting, like Drake has been doing this study of memes forever, which makes me groan, and he knows that because I just don't like memes.
Yeah.
But he doesn't like most of the memes that he's doing this study on, but he finds them interesting enough to like continue the work on them.
Sure.
So that's that. But it's sort of missing the point at that point, you know.
I guess. I mean, that in itself is more of a perspective thing.
It's like it's like looking. Well, sure, but it's like watching a bad movie, but you still enjoy it.
Right.
You enjoy it because you're enjoying it not because it's a good movie. You're enjoying it because it's so bad that you're able to laugh at it for being that bad. But that wasn't their
doesn't that turn it
intent.
into a good movie then?
In a different sort of way.
If the effect is that way?
Sure, in a different sort of way. But I'm just. Yeah, I'm saying like The Room, for example.
Mm-hmm.
People love The Room. I love The Room. Mm-hmm. It's a fucking awful movie. Everyone knows that. But I love it because it's funny.
Sure.
It wasn't intended to be funny.
Mm-hmm. It
was intended to be very serious, no matter what Tommy Wiseau tells you.
He'll lie about it.
But yeah, it's a version of like intention versus like the way it's received.
Right, but like, so I don't know. I feel like even if I don't know, because then we get into arguments about like authorial intent, and my instinct is to say authorial intent doesn't matter.
Sure.
Yeah. So
I don't think it matters either, but like there's still no, it doesn't matter on how you specifically are receiving it, but there's still something to be said for if you show me something like a meme and you're like, hey, here's a meme, I'm going to expect it to be funny, not to change my worldview. Because that's not what like modern day memes are. Modern day memes are by and large comedy, and that even if anyone disagrees with that, that's what I personally expect from them. When someone's like, hey, here's a meme, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna laugh. Right? And if I don't, I'm like, oh, good. And most of the time I don't laugh at memes that I see, so I've come to dislike them.
Sure. I guess that's just that's a differing perspective sort of a thing. Like I don't look at memes expecting to laugh. I look at memes mostly not expecting to laugh, and then sometimes being surprised and going, oh, I actually like that one. Yeah. So I think it's just we come at it from different angles.
What do you seek out memes?
I'm on Twitter a lot. They just appear at me.
They just show. Oh, okay. Yeah,
the
way that you phrased that was like you sit down with a nice cup of Joe and you're like, I guess it's time to look at memes for the day.
No, I just like whenever, like when I come across a meme, which is very often on Twitter.
Yeah.
You know, people are still doing the boyfriend turning around and looking at another girl thing.
That's sort of had a resurgence lately.
Yeah. I actually still like that one. I rarely ever make memes. Like I'm not a meme.
I've ever made a meme.
I'm sure I've definitely made some memes, especially if they're just textual memes.
Yeah.
Like just like things that people are saying a lot.
I will say 100% advice animals just bad all around. Just terrible, awful bad.
Yeah.
That's my stake in the ground. That seems fucking stupid.
I mean, maybe it's just places I hang out on the internet, but I haven't seen anything like that in ages.
Oh yeah, it's because people realize they're dumb.
Yeah, okay.
They're not funny. Most of them were just funny because of the funny picture, and once the funny picture wears off, it's not funny anymore.
Either the funny picture, and usually, depending on which animal, the way that it spoke was also kind of could be funny.
Ugh. You know what really peeves me off, and I know I'm in the minority of this, like famous Reddit accounts who write poems. Specifically, there's one specifically that I'm thinking of who I don't want to incur the wrath of, just because I don't want to name drop anyone.
Okay.
But I don't know. There are these. I know you probably don't go on Reddit that often.
I do not.
But there are these Reddit accounts that they just go into comments and write like poems, reply to people's comments and write poems based on their comment. And I don't know why, but they make me so irrationally fucking angry. Every time I see this guy, I go in and write some unrelated poem. Like, nobody asked you. Fuck off. I don't know why you're here.
I am absolutely not on your side right now. What are you talking about?
I don't know why. I have never been able to rationalize why it makes me so angry. It fills me with such unjust rage when I see this guy. His name's Poem for Your Sprog. That might be why I just fucking hate his stupid ass name. But he goes into like, if somebody has like a goof or a funny story, he'll come in and be like, the tree was green and your face was not serene. And it's like 6 couplets of stupid ass dumb poetry, and it makes me so angry, and I don't know why.
I actually really love that idea.
I knew you would, and I don't understand. Most people do. They're like, "Love you, Sprog. You're the best." And I'm like, "Fucking, I don't get it. I hate him. I don't understand it." Somebody explain to me why. Am I just that depressed? I don't understand.
I don't know. I just that idea just sounds very charming to me.
The idea, I think at first, like I was like, oh, that's cute. This guy writes poems. But the more I fucking saw, I think it's the overexposure to him.
Yeah.
The more I see him in like every fucking Reddit thread that hits the front page. I see this guy just writing unrelated poems. Nobody asked for your poetry. You're probably a sad English teacher who doesn't write poetry anymore.
Jesus.
Reddit.
You are... I can't imagine anyone's on your side right now.
I'm sorry.
The way you set it up is if I was like, yeah, there's this person that goes around just hugging orphans, and it's just like, go away. Like, get a job. Unbelievable.
I said he had a job. He's an English teacher.
Yeah.
No, I know he's not doing anything wrong. I personally have a very primal reaction whenever I see this guy.
I wish I could understand.
I don't understand.
I know.
I wish I could understand.
I
don't get it.
Because, like, similar situation, there's a guy, another YouTuber I watch who I see in, like, every comment section. But, like, I have zero problems with it. I'm just like, oh, hey, there's that guy again. But he's, like, always there in every video that I watch.
Yeah.
He's just everywhere on YouTube. And I'm just like, freaking yeah, man.
That used to be Drake.
Yeah.
People get very angry at him because
that's what I didn't understand, because like he's talked about this before. I know Drake listens to the podcast as well.
Does he?
He does.
That's scary.
Yeah.
I know he said he listened to one full episode, but he stopped.
Oh, okay. He might
know.
not listen to it anymore.
I don't think he does. I don't know what he told you, if he's updated you since, but he did tell me he listened to one episode and was like, why did I do that? I'm friends with these guys. I could just talk to them. But I'm
fair
like,
enough. I felt
different conversations.
I heard through the grapevine named Nathan that he's listened to other
he listened
episodes.
to one that I know of, but maybe he listened to more.
Who knows? Either way,
Drake, if you're listening, come on, buddy. What the heck? Don't lie to me.
Either way, what was I gonna say about him?
People got angry at him because he was in the comments.
Yeah,
constantly.
he's discussed this before. He even made a video about it. Because I've had similar situations where people will see that, like, I like to comment on. I don't do it often. I want to do it more, because I treat others how you want to be treated, sort of a thing. I like having comments on my videos. I want to comment on people's videos. But yeah, were you gonna say something? I
was gonna say that I understand why people get angry at it.
Really?
Maybe not it's just, for me, I can see where the anger comes from because I've been in that situation.
Because like I was gonna say, like he was talking about how people have seen his comments and been angry about it or whatever. I've never had that experience. I've only ever had people be like, "Oh, I didn't know you watched this channel too." You know?
I will say right here, shocking revelation on the online podcast. I've seen you comment on videos that I watch, and it makes me feel very uncomfortable.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like what?
I don't remember what videos, but I've just seen like NerdSync say something in a video, and then it's just a thread of people like, "Oh, hey, I didn't know you watched this, Scott."
Yeah. Why does it make you angry?
It doesn't make me angry. It makes me uncomfortable, which is what I was saying. I feel like that if people share that experience, I could see how that leads to anger.
Why does it make you uncomfortable?
Because it's like weird. It's like I'm just having my day right now, just watching this video, and then suddenly Scott's here. Like, I didn't invite you into my home.
I think that's cool though. Like if I see another YouTuber I'm a fan of comment on another video from a different YouTuber I'm a fan of, I'm just like, oh, that's so cool. I don't see it as like uncomfortable.
I think it's different. It's different because it's different in this specific example because I know you. Yeah. And I know you're commenting, that I could picture you commenting on that video, and that's uncomfy to me.
Like same with Drake though. I saw him comment on a video that I was watching the other day.
I would have the same experience.
I didn't have an uncomfortable experience. I was just like, oh cool, Drake commented on this thing.
I don't like it.
Yeah?
I don't know why.
Weird.
It's very strange. But I think it's just like, it's like an unwanted social situation. If a friend knocked on my door without me knowing and was like, "Hey, you want to hang out?" I'd be like, text me first, dude. I'm not wearing pants.
But in the comment situation, you have the option to just ignore it.
No, if I scroll down to the comments, I don't know who's going to be there.
But you don't have to like interact with the comment.
If I walk into a restaurant,
if somebody knocked at your door saying you want to hang out, you have to interact with them to say no.
Let me change the scenario.
Yeah.
If I walk into a restaurant and you're just sitting there, I'm going to be like, "Oh." Not because it's you, just because I wasn't expecting that.
Right, but you don't have to interact with me.
But you sort of did. Like, what if you saw me leaving?
I'd be like, "Oh, hey." One of them
exactly.
moves.
You would say, "Oh, hey."
Right.
And I'd be like, "No, he noticed.
Like,
I didn't want this today."
Please don't shout into the microphone. We can't afford to lose another episode.
Sorry. But you see where I'm coming from?
Not really.
What?
Again, it's just a differing perspective thing. I don't think there's anything wrong with just in that restaurant scenario. I don't think there's anything wrong with like, oh, hey, like, yeah, it might be an unexpected social thing, but I don't think
Unwanted.
I guess I just don't see every social thing as unwanted unless I explicitly state that I want it to. Like if I just see someone in the street who I'm friends with, yeah, I'm going to say hi. Not because I planned for it and I wanted it to happen that day, but just because like it's unexpected, but hey, that's a person I know. Hi.
Yeah.
No?
I mean, obviously I would say hi because why would I know? It would be weirder if I didn't. But I would be uncomfortable for the first like maybe 2 minutes.
Why?
It's just the gut reaction of it's the unexpected gut reaction of seeing something that you didn't expect to see. Stop
Sorry.
touching that.
I don't know. I just
It's like
I don't get it.
it's like this is the example I use for literally everything. It's like drinking water, but it's Sprite.
okay, but that's because you wanted water. In the scenario where you see someone out on the street, I'm not actively going, I don't want to see Dylan today. I don't want to see Dylan. Oh, there's Dylan.
No, it's I don't want to see friends today, or I don't want to see anyone today that I know.
Okay.
It's not a specific targeted person.
Sure.
It's just it's why I don't want to live in the same apartment complex as anyone I know. Because if I walk out to take the trash out, and then like you or someone else is simultaneously doing the same thing, I'd be like, geez, this is too close.
I guess I just don't get that.
It's not good for me.
It's like,
I have a very large personal bubble.
I get that, but it's like, so like in the situation where like, if you and I were just out in the same place independently of one another,
yeah,
and you ever saw me and I didn't see you, you can just not interact with me. I give you permission to walk away.
But that's so weird.
It wouldn't be weird because I wouldn't know about it.
No, what if you saw me and then I kept walking? That's weird.
Remember, everything that I just set up was I didn't see you.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Because if I saw you, I would approach you. That's how it would work. So if I don't approach you, then I didn't see you.
There's also a part of me that sort of wants that to happen because that's never happened to me.
Okay.
Like, well, outside of me being a little child, I've never.
Yeah.
Because most of my friends don't leave. Well, I guess it's no. Sorry, I'm not gonna blame my friends. It's me. I don't leave my home that often. I don't get out much.
I get a really big kick out of seeing like people and friends outside of the normal space.
It's a neat experience. I guess I think I'm more comfortable with it. I would be more comfortable with it in the public.
Yeah.
Because once I've left the home, I'm open to interactions.
Yeah.
But it's weirder online because normally when I'm online, I'm home alone, just hanging out by myself. I'm in my own alone time.
Right.
And when I'm reminded that I have friends that I'm not talking to, I'm like, weird, unexpected strangeness.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that personally.
Ooh, all right then.
That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I understand how hate can lead to anger. Anger leads to sadness. Sadness leads to the dark side.
And the dark side,
It's not the Sith code.
leads to cookies.
Comment question of the day, which comes
I've
from
been told.
username. Bam. That's a Ray William Johnson reference.
I think we've done this before on this.
I've done this, I'm sure, many times since we switched to an advice show.
Yeah. Well, we probably don't want to go on for too much longer, do we? How long have we been going for?
29 right now.
All right.
I watched it change.
There you go.
It's very nice.
We can wrap it up then. We had the meme question and we talked about things. Please make sure to ask us more questions and advice over on Twitter, which is @theonpod, or just if you're watching this on YouTube, write down in the comments. Do hashtag Ask Theo.
Do it.
Questions and advice. We're literally taking them from anybody. Just make them interesting. Don't ask us the same questions over and over again.
Like beg.
I'm going to beg. I'm currently begging.
Oh. It's bad. I don't support Scott's begging.
Mm-hmm. He only supports me if I were to have sex with a monkey.
If you were to fuck a monkey.
I'm not going to say that.
I don't want you to. I'm just saying there's a difference.
Okay. Should I just say F a monkey then? Would that be acceptable?
No, because that can stand for anything.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I could stand for friend a monkey.
Fondle a monkey. That's somehow worse.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
If you want to see me not F a monkey, you can go to Scott Nice Wonder on Twitter or
literally anywhere.
Instagram. That's where you can find me specifically not having intercourse with a monkey or an ape. That was kind of the bigger actual one.
Can you buy a stuffed Curious George?
I can, yes, probably.
A hole in it. You know,
use it as a cup holder.
No.
Oh.
I don't like these microphones.
No?
They're not black.
You want to spray paint them black?
It's a little upsetting. Maybe. It's just like everyone uses these microphones for podcasts.
What kinds of microphones are these?
Every fucking fuckboy out there with a podcast uses these goddamn microphones.
The one that I have is
They're good microphones.
I have a Samson Q something or other.
Samson Go mic?
No, it's a Samson Q something. I can't remember what it is. 2Q or Q2 or it's who knows. Very similar look to these, but
I want to get like good like you know the AT2020?
Yeah.
Like,
you want to get that?
I don't want that. Well, maybe that.
Yeah.
You think that?
I don't know.
I just like that look, you know? It's a good look.
I don't think it matters. I'm perfectly content with these.
Oh, no, I like these.
Did you not open up by saying, I don't like these microphones?
I just don't like that they're not black.
Yeah.
I would prefer them to be... I don't know why... Who the fuck still makes silver technology in 2018?
Apple.
That's like white, though.
Right. No, but I mean, like, metal, they still have... like, my MacBook's still silver and my iMac is still silver and...
Yeah, but I never said I liked that. My phone's black.
I know, but you said who? And I just answered you.
Okay, well, the implication was that it's bad. That wasn't... it was rhetorical, Scott.
Okay.
God. This guy. Don't follow him.
You cannot follow me on Twitter at Scott Icewater or Instagram. Same thing. Go for it.
You can follow me on Twitter at Orem Alexander, which I'm considering changing to Orem's Comics, but we'll find that out next time on Game Grumps. Wait.
Is that what we're doing? Have we secretly been Game Grumps this entire time?
We secretly been Arnold and Denny this whole time.
Which one am I? I don't have the hair. So
you're neither.
Neither.
I feel like I'm both and you're neither.
Can I be... Who's like a not even a member, but just kind of generally associated?
Susie.
I'm Susie.
Or John.
I don't want to be John.
You don't want to be probably voted for Trump, John?
I don't want to be problematic, John.
John almost certainly voted for Trump, Tron.
Mm-hmm. Not my favorite.
All right, anyway, thanks for listening / watching if you're on YouTube. Maybe this is on iTunes at this point.
Am I doing a heart right? I can't tell.
I don't know. What are you, Marina Joyce?
I don't know. It kind of looks like a... Like, I don't know. Maybe that's closer.
Good job. Bye.
Bye.
For any of our viewers who have access to internet, we invite your comments.